And I'm back here with Coach Dan, who's the founder and owner of West Coast Roadrunners, who's the club. He owns the club that I'm participating in. So thank you for joining me on our camera, on our video blog.
Thank you. I love the camera. Bring it on.
Well, Coach Dan, I want to make sure that you know, I hope you know, what your club means to all of us. So I don't know, how long actually have you been doing this? When did you found it?
West Coast Roadrunners this is 6.5 years now for this season.
Wow.
And I've been doing this type of a club, runners club altogether for 14 years.
Wow. Okay, so you are been in the running industry, and running is a big part of your life, obviously. So how did you end up starting West Coast Roadrunners? What's a little history
I was with the previous club that wanted to start something like this, where they got different groups of people, and working with all these different groups of people, they had limitations on the type of marathons or the number of marathons that they wanted to do. They were very limited, and I didn't see that. I'm more about the runner. I'm more about, what do you want to do? And I want to help you. And if you want to do 4 marathons, well, let me help you do 4. I don't want to help you just do 1, because I want to help you achieve your goals, whatever that might be. And people are different. If we have 400 people in the group, we're probably going to have 6 or 8 different marathons that we train for, typically, and maybe another 8 or 10 half marathons. So I thought, why limit it? Let's do it for everybody. Let's get everybody in. And so that's where West Coast Roadrunners came from. And I just love it. You know, this is my passion. This is what I do. And if I can help somebody achieve their goal and have fun with this, I'm happy. I'm very happy with it. So that's really where it all came about.
It's great. And I've been in the club. This is my second season. And I have to say, one of the best things about West Coast Roadrunners is, like Coach Dan is saying, that everybody is welcome at all levels, from beginning walkers to joggers to, we got some elite guys like this one who can just lap me about 20 times before I even get to the parking lot. So I mean, everybody, that's the thing that makes you feel really comfortable, and the coaches are just outstanding and just incredible. So if someone wants to sign up for West Coast Roadrunners to be a part of the club, can they still, we just already started the season, can they still sign up? How do they do that? How does it go for anyone who wants to join the club?
Yeah, typically we do 2 seasons a year, and we call it our spring and our fall season. We're in our fall season right now. It's because we're training for fall and winter marathons. In the fall season, we begin on July the 4th is actually the very first day, and pretty much that day's all about the brand new runners or walkers, those people that aren't even sure if they can go a mile. And we're going to make sure that they not only go a mile, that we ramp them up, and in 28 weeks, actually, they're going to be capable of doing a marathon. Whether or not they want to or not, it doesn't matter. They will be physically capable of doing a marathon at that point. However, we open up our registration through July and August, all the way through the end of August. And then at the end of August, when it gets into September, then we're going to try and, then when somebody comes in and says, hey, I want to join your group, my first question is, how many miles are you doing right now? If you're only capable of doing 1 mile and we're typically training 10 miles on our long run, then it's probably not a good idea. Or maybe I can bring you in and we can have somebody work with you individually so that we can get you on a lesser mileage base, and then hopefully at the end of that time period, do a half marathon or just get in good shape. So pretty much the end of August is kind of a cutoff. However, we just kind of look at people and decide. Somebody comes in and says, oh, I'm doing 40 miles a week. I don't care. Jump right in.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah. So there's still time. There's still
plenty
time for this
Plenty
season.
of time, yeah.
So I want to tell you, West Coast Roadrunners has really changed my life, and I hope you know that. This is what I really wanted to make sure I was able to say to you. I've met some of the best people I've ever met in my whole life. My best friends. I've made some of the best friends I could ever imagine through the club. I mean, it's just changed everything for all of us girls that, our group that runs together. Everybody's going through a journey in their personal life. Everybody at every level. There's something going on with everyone that is driving them. And not everyone knows what people are going through. But, I mean, this club has changed my life. It's just incredible.
That's awesome. It's good that we can reach people like you. That always makes me feel good, because you're right. Everybody has drama. Everybody has things going on in their life, and that's never going to change. That's always going to be the same. But at the same time of that always being the same, I want people to know that, what else is always going to be the same? We're always going to be here for you. And we're going to have friends here who care about you and care about running. And you can leave all that behind, if not for a couple hours a day, and go run and have fun. That's a good thing about it. So, in your preparation, it might be a 30-minute run, but in your preparation mentally and everything, by the time you're all said and done with it, at least 2 hours of the day are clean.
Yes.
You're good. So
Those
it
are
all
the
works
best 2
out,
hours
doesn't
of
it?
the week.
I know,
Absolutely,
exactly.
by
That's great.
far.
Well, that's
So,
fantastic.
thank you for coming on the video with me. And again, anyone who wants to get into walking, to jogging, to running, to sprinting 100 miles with him, I highly recommend West Coast Road Runners. Let me say that clearly. West Coast Road Runners is the place you want to go. So check it out. So thank you, Coach
And
Dan, for
awesome to have
everything.
members like this in the group who love cameras and can do this because I am not so good at it. Right?
You're awesome. You're awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right.